Good morning. Today I wanted to show you a new rose that I bought after my last visit to my local garden center, where I went to look for some new fragrant roses. If you remember, last week I picked up Rose Red Eden, but it was mostly because of the fact that it was on sale, though I do like its beautiful packed with petals flowers, and it does have some fragrance. There were quite a few roses that I liked, but there was only one I could not stop thinking about, and this rose was special anniversary rose. So yesterday I bought it. This plant doesn't have any flowers, but it has got some buds, and there's a lot of new growth, so I hope to see some blooms quite soon. This rose is a tea hybrid. It has got a very powerful old rose fragrance, and it has got beautiful flowers. The flowers can be as big as 14 centimeters, and they are fully double in all shades of pink and deep magenta. The foliage is very nice. It's glossy, and apparently this rose is very good for disease resistance. This rose was bred by Edward Smith and introduced in UK in 2003. It is good for cut flowers, and it is also good for growing in pots. I might buy some more of the roses I've seen last week, but I will wait until they are on sale. I will show you some other roses which are in my garden in bloom right now. So this one is Sweet Mademoiselle. I have it only in my garden for a few months, and this is its first flower. I really like the flowers on this rose. They are very beautiful. You've got this cup shape packed with petals. I really like the colors. You've got this pink color with apricot and orange undertones. The fragrance is very strong. It smells with peaches and lemons, so you've got this fruity, strong fragrance. It's really nice rose. And this one is Lady of Shalott. You can see obviously some really tall canes on this one. It started its second flush for me now. The canes on Lady of Shalott are so tall, I had to give them some support. And this one is Madame Anisette. I had many flowers on this rose this year. I've already deadheaded some of them. It doesn't like rain, but fortunately it hasn't been raining a lot recently, so not many of the blooms were spoiled. Maybe one or two I had to deadhead. This one is Candyland, so starting its second flush now. You can see lots of buds and lots of new growth on this rose. I'm really happy about this one. On Madame Anisette, as you can see, I cut the canes after they finish flowering. I cut them quite low because this rose likes throwing also very tall canes, as tall as 2 meters, towards the end of the season. So I hope this will help. This is Champagne Moment. It has got some long canes, tall canes this year, but there's lots of flowers, some big clusters of flowers at the top of each cane. This rose is a Cordes rose, and it was Rose of the Year in 2006. It grows just next to my new Dawn rose, so some flowers are just mixing together. And this rose is Delightful Perfumer. It is just finishing its first flush. Right now there are only a few flowers left on it. They still look very nice, and there is a strong fruity fragrance. Some blooms, they look a bit tired because they started to go over. Very beautiful rose. I think it is the best year for this rose in my garden. This rose is Olivia Rose Austin. It is only starting its second flush in my garden now. There are lots of buds. This rose is Whiteberry. It is a Tantal rose. Tantal gives it 4 out of 5 for its fragrance. It has got beautiful, fresh, fruity, spicy fragrance with some aniseed notes. The flowers also very interesting colors, shades of pink. And this is Murcia, also a Tantal rose. This one has got 5 out of 5 for its fragrance from Tantal. I really like its fragrance. Very pleasant, very sweet. Those blooms are going over, so they don't look the best at this point. This one is Gabriel Oak. It is starting its second flush now. It is a David Austin rose, also very nice, strong fragrance. Here you can see my strawberry hill. I've already gave it some support. I tied the canes the way I want them to go. I've got lots of new growth on this rose, lots of new buds. And here you can see Prince Jardinier. It is a Mayenne rose, very nice fragrance, very pleasant, sweet. Those blooms are going over, so they are not again looking the best at this point. This one is Crimson Cascade. It is finishing its first flush now, so there are not too many flowers on it. Some blooms, they've got more of this classic shape. Some have got now a bit of ruffling on them, so they look a little bit like this Homage Barbara rose. And here you can see my Wollerton Old Hall. I stopped deadheading this rose to see if I can get a beautiful display of rose hips. So even though I'm not deadheading this rose, you can still see lots of flowers and then lots of new growth and lots of new buds appearing on this rose. So fingers crossed I can get some beautiful rose hips on this rose this year. And here you can see my Golden Celebration rose, David Austin rose. It is starting its second flush now. You can see lots of new buds, flowers on it appearing. Like on this one cane, you can see here about 19 buds and flowers. That's a lot. So I had to give obviously some support here, because one cane, 19 flowers, there's no way it's going to hold it. But to be fair, quite many of David Austin's need support. Golden Showers Rose. And this is my summer song rose. It is now in its second flush. Some blooms are going over now. It has got also very nice strong fragrance. I think David Austin gives it 5 out of 5 for fragrance. The blooms look a bit smaller than in its first flush, but there's quite a few of them. One of the canes of this rose actually got broken this year. Yeah, I got a bit cross about it because I had a new very strong cane growing and then got broken. And this is my Warm Wishes rose. It is in its first flush now. Some canes, they grew very tall for me this year. You can see it with some blooms of Generous Gardener, some Verbena somewhere at the back also. I think all those colors, they look very nice together. So I think those are the roses I wanted to show you today. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of your weekend.